Hello, good evening, Tribuners. Welcome back with me, Mutiara, in Indonesian News of Tribun Lampung. We will present you an updating and interesting information from every place in Indonesia. And here, the complete news. The first news comes from Bekasi. Residents raid illegal liquor factories. In the city of Bekasi, residents compactly raided a house precisely in Bumi Dirgantara Permai Housing, Jatirasa Village, Jatiasih District, Bekasi City. Residents were shocked to find the house was used as an illegal liquor factory or CU. Now, the case has been reported and handled by the Jatiasih Police. Two people were arrested by the police in connection with an illegal CU factory which disturbed residents because of its sour smell. The head of the Egg Neighborhood Association, Agus Prajoyo, who is familiarly called Yoyo, said the raid was carried out by the head of the neighborhood unit together with the security order and peace team. According to him, Achong is a new resident of the house on Dirgantara Raya Street, Block A3, number 5. During the raid, which took place on Friday, February 25, 2022, Achong had time to try to escape. The owner named Achong had lied to the residents. He said his business is engaged in a paint raw materials. When leaving the house, the next resident asked to check into the house. There are a number of suspicious items. Residents asked for an explanation from Achong, but he tried to deceive them by arguing that the activities in the house were the production of liquid paint mixtures. The next news is Lawu mountain climber dies. A climber of Mount Lawu from Tangerang died on Monday, February 28, 2022. According to information compiled by TribunSolo.com, the victim is YU, who is already 40 years old. YU joined 100 other people who climbed Mount Lawu during the long weekend on Saturday, February 26, 2022. The more than 100 people are a group of climbers from Semarang who will carry out the ritual. The head of the Search and Rescue Office in Semarang, Heru Suhartanto, said that the survivors died of hypothermia when caught in the rain. He confirmed that if YU had set out to hike since Saturday, February 26, 2022, with a group of 100 other climbers from Semarang, it was said on Sunday, February 27, 2022, at 7:30 p.m. A friend of the victim who had just finished the ritual picked up the victim to calm down. However, due to the exhaustion and unable to descend, the victim companions asked the search and rescue team for help to evacuate it. Coordinator of National Search and Rescue Agency Surakarta Search and Rescue Post, Arif Sugiarto, added the survivors were left by a group at Post 4 with two other climbers to wait, while the other group continued climbing. According to Arif, the joint team met with the survivor at around 8 o'clock a.m. and immediately evacuated them downstairs. After successfully evacuating, he said the body of the climber was then rushed to the Tawangmangu Health Center for examination. The next news is Ornamental armpits in Lake Sipin, Jambi upside down. The ornamental armpit in Lake Sipin, Jambi City was reported to have drowned, carrying a number of passengers on Monday, February 28, 2022, at around 5 o'clock p.m. The normally ornamental armpits were reported to have experienced problems, but they were still used to carry a large number of passengers. A submerged armpit seen with a position held in the water and held on the surface. At around 6:30 p.m., many people still show the condition of the ornamental armpits which were no longer inhabited by the victims, passengers, and drivers. When the ornamental crabs sank, Danny and the owners of the crabs and all other boats helped the rescue. According to information, there were no fatalities, only that many passengers looked shocked. The next news is, police arrested for perpetrators of making fake antigen swab results. Police at the resort city of Soekarno-Hatta Airport, Tangerang, managed to apprehend for perpetrators of making fake antigen swab results. The head of the resort police of the Soekarno-Hatta Airport, Police Grand Commissioner Sigit Dani Setiono, said that the four perpetrators who have been arrested have the initial MSF, S, HF, and AR. Three of the four perpetrators who were arrested were officers from Suta Airport. Meanwhile, another is a resident of Kampung Melayu Barat, Tangerang. Sigit explained that the four actors had their respective roles in carrying out their actions. Their targets are passengers on flight departing from Suta Airport and have not yet carried out an antigen swab examination. Sigit explained that MSF acts as a seeker for people who need to obtain letters health for the flight process without going through the proper health inspection mechanism. Then act as an intermediary from MFS1 to HF. MSF received a medical certificate as a condition of flight and to be submitted to prospective passengers. Then HF, acting as an intermediary between ACE and providing data for prospective passengers who order fake antigen letters to AR. And AR is in charge of making a certificate of false antigen swab negative result using a cell phone. According to Sigit, the perpetrators have been carrying out their action for the last 5 months and have made a profit of more than 60 million rupiah. The next news is, heavy rain does not affect flight activity at El Tari Kupang Airport. In the past week, there have been heavy rains accompanied by strong winds. The Meteorology, Climatology, and Geophysics Agency issued a warning regarding this weather condition until the 2nd of March 2022. At Kupang's El Tari Airport, this bad weather condition has no significant effect on the flights. Likewise, rain and storm winds hit the East Nusa Tenggara region, Kupang City, on Monday, February 28, 2022 in the morning. In a video received by postkupang.com, it shows conditions of rain and strong winds occurring in the El Tari Kupang runway area. There are only 2 parked planes. There is no activity in the runway area. Responding to that, the public relations officer of Angkasa Pura I El Tari Kupang, Rio Hendarto, said that the condition of the El Tari Kupang Airport from morning to evening remains safe and no flights were disrupted due to temporary rain conditions. It is known that on Wednesday, the 23rd of February 2022, 3 flights at Kupang El Tari Airport were disrupted due to bad weather. Public Relations Division of the Angkasa Pura I Company El Tari Kupang Airport, Rahmat Sugeng, said there were 3 flights that were affected by the prolonged rain condition that occurred in Kupang City. The next news comes from Kalimantan. Extermination of dozens of bronx exiles in South Kalimantan. The police at the Hulu Sungai Tengah Resort, South Kalimantan, destroyed 97 bronx or noisy exiles confiscated from 2021-2022, which had permanent legal force on Tuesday, March 1, 2022. The symbolic destruction was carried out in the car trade of Mudakata Babai Stadium after the ceremony for the title of the 2022 Diamond Safety Troop led by the head of the Reserve Police Green Commissioner Adjutant Sigit Haryadi. The symbolic cutting is carried out by cutting with a grinding iron cutting machine, carried out alternately by the head of the Reserve Police, the chairman of the Regional People's Representative Council, the Commander Kodim 1002 HST, chairman of the SHT District Court and representatives of the SHT District Attorney and HST government ranks. Mass destruction will be carried out in a stage by the Reserve Police by pressing and then cutting into small pieces. The Hulu Sungai Reserve Police chief explained that there were 83 bronx exiles that were raided in the city of Barabai by the traffic unit. One of them was a car exhausted. Meanwhile, the other 15 exiles were the result of raids from the outside the city of Barabai. He explained that strict action against the use of bronx exiles follow-up report from the public who were disturbed by the noise produced, especially during the month of Ramadan last year. When people pray Isha and Tarawih prayers, drivers with bronx exiles do speeding action and that make a lot of noise. The action is also to increase public awareness, especially motorcycle and car riders, in order to maintain tolerance both with fellow road users and the surrounding community. The next news comes from Banten. Beef traders in Banten go on strike. Beef traders at Pasarau, Serang City plan to go on strike from February 28 to March 4, 2022. Ali Mohit, a beef trader, admitted that the action was carried out because of the high price of beef. The increase in prices makes traders lose money. He admitted that the sales strike was carried out simultaneously by traders in Rau Market, Serang City, and in other cities or regencies. Beef traders asked the government to find a solution so that beef prices could stabilize again. The price increase weighed on beef traders and buyers. Moreover, the COVID-19 pandemic is not over yet. Hassan, another beef trader, said he would join the strike so that the government could reduce prices. According to him, the normal price of pure beef is between 115,000 rupiah to 125,000 rupiah. However, now the price of beef has reached 130,000 rupiah for 1 kilogram. The price of the most desirable beef back thigh reached 150,000 for 1 kilogram. Well, that's all the news for today with me, Mutiara. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.